Big shake-up in Australian immigration. Starting September 2025, 9 major visa changes will affect students, workers, and families worldwide. Some updates open exciting opportunities while others might make your journey tougher. Are you ready for the new rules? Welcome to Next Stop, Australia, your trusted source for the latest visa news, migration tips, and everything you need to plan your new life down under. Today, we are diving into the 9 crucial visa changes taking effect this September 2025. From faster processing times to stricter requirements, we'll cover exactly what's changing and what it means for you. Welcome to Next Stop, Australia. I'm your host, and today we are diving deep into the most comprehensive update you need to know about Australian visa changes happening right now in September 2025. If you're planning to study, work, or migrate to Australia, this video could completely change your visa strategy. So make sure you stay until the end because I'm going to reveal 9 major changes that could either open new doors or close existing ones for your Australian dream. Before we jump into these game-changing updates, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell because Next Stop, Australia brings you the latest and most accurate visa updates that could save you thousands of dollars and months of waiting time. Trust me, you don't want to miss any of these updates, especially if you're currently in the middle of your visa application process. Let's start with the biggest change that's already sending shockwaves through the migration community. Change number 1 is the complete digitalization of all Australian visa applications. As of August 1st, 2025, the Australian Department of Home Affairs has officially stopped accepting paper applications for any visa category. This means every single visa application must now be lodged through the online IMI account system. Now, you might be thinking this is just a minor administrative change, but let me tell you why this is absolutely massive. First, processing times are expected to be significantly faster because digital applications can be processed more efficiently. Second, you'll have real-time tracking of your application status, which means no more wondering where your application stands in the queue. Third, document submission is now streamlined, allowing you to upload additional documents instantly rather than mailing them and waiting weeks for acknowledgement. However, this change also means that older applicants or those not comfortable with technology might need additional support. If you're helping elderly parents or relatives apply for visitor visas, make sure you're prepared to assist them through the digital process. The good news is that the IMI account system has been significantly improved with better user interfaces and step-by-step guidance. Moving on to change number 2, which is absolutely crucial for anyone planning to visit Australia. Australia has completely dropped all COVID-19 pandemic-related entry requirements as of September 2025. This means you no longer need to provide vaccination certificates, negative test results, or fill out digital passenger declarations related to COVID-19. This change makes travel planning significantly simpler and removes one of the major barriers that were deterring tourists and temporary visitors. For families planning reunions, business travelers, and tourists, this is fantastic news. The removal of these requirements also means faster processing at airports and less documentation to manage during your travel planning phase. However, standard health requirements for certain visa types still apply, so don't assume all health checks are eliminated, just the COVID-specific ones. Change number 3 is perhaps the most significant for skilled workers worldwide. The Skills in Demand visa, which officially replaced the temporary skill shortage visa in December 2024, has undergone major refinements in September 2025. The most important update is the lower English language requirements that became effective on September 13th. Previously, skilled workers needed to achieve higher English proficiency scores, but the new requirements recognize that many skilled professionals can perform their jobs effectively with functional English rather than academic-level proficiency. This change opens doors for thousands of skilled workers who were previously excluded due to English language barriers. The core skills stream now requires IELTS scores of at least 5.0 in each component, down from the previous 6.0 requirement. But here's what's really exciting about the Skills in Demand visa: it now covers 456 occupations, significantly more than the previous TSS visa. This expansion means more professionals across diverse fields now have pathways to work in Australia. Whether you're in healthcare, engineering, information technology, trades, or even creative industries, there's likely a pathway for you. The visa also maintains its 4-year validity period with a clear pathway to permanent residency after just 2 years of employment. This is crucial because it provides certainty and allows families to plan their long-term future in Australia. The application fees have been adjusted to between $1,455 and $3,035 Australian dollars, depending on your specific circumstances and stream. Change number 4 affects student visa holders, and this is where many people are getting confused, so pay close attention. New restrictions have been implemented regarding onshore student visa applications. Visitor visa holders can no longer apply for student visas while in Australia, and temporary graduate visa holders also cannot apply for student visas onshore. This means if you're in Australia on a tourist visa and decide you want to study, you'll need to return to your home country to apply for the student visa. Similarly, if you're on a 485 temporary graduate visa and want to pursue further studies, you'll need to apply offshore. This change is designed to prevent visa shopping and ensure the integrity of the student visa program. However, there are exceptions for exceptional circumstances, so if you're already in Australia and this affects you, definitely seek professional advice because there might still be pathways available depending on your specific situation. Change number 5 is about the work and holiday visa, specifically the Subclass 462 visa, which has introduced a new pre-application process. This change affects young people from eligible countries who want to experience working and travelling in Australia. The new process requires applicants to complete a pre-application before submitting their full application. This pre-application system is designed to better manage the quota system and ensure that only serious applicants proceed to the full application stage. If you're between 18 and 35 years old and from an eligible country, this new system actually works in your favour because it provides more transparency about your chances of success before you invest time and money in the full application. The pre-application will assess your basic eligibility, including education requirements, English proficiency, and character requirements. Once approved for the pre-application, you'll receive an invitation to apply for the full visa, similar to how skilled migration invitations work. Change number 6 focuses on the Employer Nomination Scheme visa under the Temporary Residence Transition Stream. This is huge news for anyone currently working in Australia on a temporary visa and hoping to get permanent residency through their employer. The pathway to permanent residence has been shortened from 3 years to just 2 years. This means if you're currently working on a skills in demand visa or other eligible temporary work visa, you can now apply for permanent residence after 2 years instead of 3. This change recognises that skilled workers who are already contributing to the Australian economy shouldn't have to wait as long for permanent residence. The requirements include completing 2 years of full-time employment in the same occupation with your sponsoring employer. The employment must be continuous, though unpaid leave periods are generally acceptable. This change is particularly beneficial for families with children who want certainty about their long-term resident status for educational and social stability. Change number 7 addresses the annual indexation of skilled visa income thresholds. These thresholds are crucial because they determine whether you meet the salary requirements for various skilled visas. The thresholds are indexed annually to reflect changes in average weekly earnings and cost of living. For September 2025, the temporary skilled migration income threshold has been adjusted upward, which means employers need to offer higher salaries to sponsor international workers. While this might seem like a barrier, it actually protects visa holders from exploitation and ensures they receive fair compensation that matches Australian standards. The new thresholds also apply to permanent skilled visa applications, so if you're planning to apply for skilled independent or employer-sponsored permanent visas, make sure your offered salary meets the current requirements. These changes ensure that skilled migration continues to benefit both migrants and the Australian economy. Change number 8 is particularly important for families and involves significant updates to partner visa processing and requirements. The Department of Home Affairs has implemented new evidence requirements for demonstrating genuine and continuing relationships. These changes aim to reduce processing times while maintaining the integrity of the partner visa program. The new requirements include more structured evidence categories, clearer guidelines about what constitutes acceptable proof of relationship, and streamlined processing for straightforward applications. If you're applying for a partner visa or planning to do so, these changes could significantly impact your application strategy. The most important aspect is that genuine relationships with comprehensive evidence will be processed faster, while applications with insufficient evidence will face longer processing times and potentially more scrutiny. This means investing time in properly documenting your relationship from the beginning is more crucial than ever. Finally, change number 9 involves the introduction of new integrity measures across all visa categories. These measures include enhanced background checking processes, improved document verification systems, and stricter penalties for providing false or misleading information. The Australian government has invested heavily in new technology that can detect fraudulent documents and verify information across multiple databases. This means that any attempt to provide false information will be detected more quickly and result in severe consequences, including visa refusal and potential bans from applying for future visas. On the positive side, these measures mean that genuine applicants will benefit from faster processing times because obviously fraudulent applications will be filtered out early in the process. The new systems also provide better protection for visa holders because they ensure that everyone in Australia on a visa has been properly vetted. Now, let's talk about what these changes mean for you personally and how you should adjust your strategy. If you're planning to apply for any Australian visa, timing is more critical than ever. The digital-only application process means you need to be comfortable with technology or have support from someone who is. Make sure you have reliable internet access and can scan or photograph documents clearly. For skilled workers, the expanded skills in demand visa opportunities are incredible, but you need to act quickly because quotas still apply. The lower English language requirements open doors for many people who were previously excluded, but you still need to meet all other requirements including skills assessment, health checks, and character requirements. Students need to be particularly careful about their visa strategy. The restrictions on onshore applications mean you need to plan your education pathway more carefully. If you're considering multiple courses or changing your study plans, make sure you understand how this affects your visa options. Families looking at partner visas should start gathering comprehensive evidence of their relationship immediately. The new requirements reward thorough preparation, so don't wait until you're ready to apply to start documenting your relationship. Here's my practical advice for navigating these changes successfully. First, always verify information from official government sources. The Department of Home Affairs website is your primary source for accurate information. Second, consider professional advice if your situation is complex. Migration agents and lawyers stay updated on these changes and can provide personalized guidance. Third, start your preparation early. These changes mean that applications require more preparation time, but they also offer more opportunities for those who are well prepared. Fourth, keep detailed records of everything related to your visa journey. The digital systems make it easier to track your progress, but you should maintain your own records as backup. Fifth, stay flexible and informed. Visa requirements can change, and you need to be prepared to adapt your strategy. Subscribe to Next Stop, Australia and enable notifications so you're always informed about the latest updates that could affect your plans. The most important thing to remember is that while these changes might seem overwhelming, they generally make the Australian visa system more efficient and fairer. The digital transformation improves processing times and transparency. The expanded skills in demand visa creates more opportunities for skilled workers. The updated requirements ensure program integrity while protecting genuine applicants. These changes reflect Australia's commitment to maintaining a robust migration program that serves the country's economic needs while providing genuine opportunities for people who want to contribute to Australian society. Whether you're a skilled worker, student, family member, or temporary visitor, there are pathways available, but success requires proper planning and preparation. As we wrap up this comprehensive update, remember that the Australian migration landscape is constantly evolving. What works today might be different tomorrow, which is why staying informed is crucial for success. The changes we've discussed today will affect thousands of people, and being among the first to understand and adapt to these changes gives you a significant advantage. If you found this information valuable, please subscribe to Next Stop, Australia, give this video a thumbs up, and share it with anyone who might be planning their Australian journey. Your engagement helps us continue providing you with the most accurate and timely visa updates. In the comments below, let me know which of these 9 changes affects you most and whether you have specific questions about how to navigate them. I read every comment and often create follow-up videos based on your questions and feedback. Remember, your Australian dream is still absolutely achievable. These changes create new opportunities while maintaining program integrity. With proper planning, professional guidance when needed, and staying informed through channels like Next Stop, Australia, you can successfully navigate the Australian visa system and achieve your goals. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next Stop, Australia update, where we'll dive even deeper into specific visa strategies and success stories from people who've successfully made Australia their new home. Until then, keep planning, keep dreaming, and keep taking steps toward your Australian future. And that wraps up the 9 big visa changes coming to Australia this September 2025. Which update helps or challenges you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read every one of them. If you got value from this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update on your journey to Australia. This is Next Stop, Australia guiding you step by step toward your dream future in the land down under. See you in the next video.